QSO on Facebook, and then that's really natural actually. But what happened when I have already upload the QSO? There are many of my friends make a comment on the video reels, and then my friend make a comment about our QSO, but suddenly the friend who I made a QSO with also get involved to make a comment on. So actually, I didn't.
You want
I
to
didn't realize,
listen to your own voice.
He will make a comment also about his video with me. That's why I personally agree with you that this war is small. Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I post a video, a QSO video, one of in Europe and also in Arab Saudi, and they all make a comment on my posting. But before I couldn't imagine. I don't think that he will make a comment. I only in my mind they didn't know that I post our QSO video. But at least they also make a comment. That's why I really agree with you if you say the war is small. Yeah, Kurt. At the first time you have an interesting opportunity to as amateur radio, and you start with CB radio operator, and you have a friend here. Actually, I don't know exactly your friend, but when you mention his call sign 91 Kilo 5022, I think this is a kind of a CB radio, but it is this call sign. I think he got from outside of Indonesia, because I say to you, Kurt, but in Indonesia there are only two radio organization that our government only two, Kurt. The first one is Orari. This is Organisasi Radio Amatir Indonesia. It is we say ham radio for Indonesian people, and the second one is RAPI, Radio Antar Penduduk. For RAPI operator, they only make a QSO only within Indonesia also. But for Orari or ham radio organization, we can make like this. But this one, 91 Kilo 5022, I think the government of Indonesia doesn't recognize this one. Maybe from outside, Kurt. Back to you, Kurt. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray. This is Yankee Bravo, X Alpha Oscar. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm talking about before I was licensed. I'm talking about 1990s, 1980s. So I talk about, because a lot of amateur radios, they are all coming from what we call the dark side, right? So we all started off with CB radio, and then gradually, we find it an interesting hobby, and then we just move forward, and we get the license, and we forget about CB radio. I'm not using CB radio since I got licensed, because once you get the license, I don't see the need to go back to 11 meters. You just stick on the amateur radio band. But that was, the history of what happens when you just got licensed. Then it's like a candy shop. you can only taste at 11 meters, and then when you when you get the license, you can do everything. You can do Earth Moon communication. You can open all the bands. You can do everything. So obviously, people they get so many possibilities that they forget about just that old band from where you come before. So. Yeah, fantastic. Beautiful day here. I'm just looking outside. I got a beautiful, splendid view over the fields here. I'm actually in a very rural area, so there is very few movements here. I'm surrounded by mainly fields and cattle and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very rural area. I just personally don't like the fuzz and the buzz. I don't like touristic areas. I don't like the city. So I'm happy to be in a very rural area here. And my wife owns a farm here, so she's mainly growing cassava beets and rice and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very nice area. But then we need the radio, because this is the window to the world. This is where we have to look at the world and talk with people all over. Okay. Anyway, yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm aware about the different organizations in Indonesia regarding the here in Thailand it's the RAST, it's the Radio Amateurs. What is it? Radio Amateur Service from Thailand or something like that. I don't remember the exact ARST, what the S stands for, or society, I think. It's Radio Amateur Society Thailand. There you go. So, yeah, that's what they use. Back in Belgium, when I got licensed back in 2020, I got licensed just simply because, we had COVID and we had the lockdowns. And I just didn't want this, lockdown to go to waste. So I started to study for my, ticket. And how weird it can be, but in Belgium, if you want to go for the lower license, you need to go to school. But all the schools were closed. So I mean, amateur radio school, and the only way to get your license is going straight for your Class A license. So the most difficult one. So I spent all the time that I was locked up in the house to learn for the ticket. And the first moment that the exam was organized, I went for the exam, and I went through the exam straight away. So I got the license. And this is how I get licensed back in 2020, right after COVID. Anyway, yeah, I see you have a very nice setup there. So I'm just looking at your at your video. It says 15 meter, but you should change it. We are on 20 meter HI. Back to you. Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar. This is HS0ZPX.
Yeah, you're right, Kurt. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Papa X-ray. This is Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar. Yeah. When I see my the screen in front of the mobile phone, because I use a mobile phone to have live streaming on Facebook. I typed 15 meter band. Yeah, it should be 20 meter band chord. Yeah, I type it in a hurry. So later I realized that I type a wrong type. I should change from 15 meter band to 20 meter band chord. Yeah, chord. When I see your the picture in KRZ.com, I also see the location of your antenna. That's really nice antenna, and it's located in a rural area. And I think the rural area, the around your antenna, maybe there are paddy fields, and also there are so many trees that really nice, really make eyes make eggs health. And because here there are so many trees, so we can see the green all around you, maybe green, so the eyes will green also. And well, that's really it's situated like a village in Indonesia here. It's likely in Indonesian atmosphere here, Kurt, because the paddy field and also the trees. This picture are common in Indonesia, and this is like the place, a peace place here, Kurt. Yeah, back to you, Kurt. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-ray, Yankee Bravo X Alpha Oscar, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. Do you hear many Thai stations? Actually, I'm just wondering. Do you hear many of the Thai people, or you don't hear many Thai stations? What's your experience, over?
Yeah, Kurt. Thai people. If I make a TSO in a 20-meter band, for example, not many Thai people. I have ever made a TSO with a Thai call sign, but I found I think not originally from Thai, but there are European, and then stay for a long time, and maybe as a permanent resident in Thailand. Like also you, Kurt. For the Thai people, Thai people, many Thai people only make a comment on in Facebook. But to make a TSO on the air, I found European people, many European rather than Thai people, by using Thailand call sign. Kurt. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-ray, Yankee Bravo X Alpha Oscar, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's a pity that I think the main issue for the Thai citizens is probably the language barrier. So I think they're very reserved people, and it's a pity that they don't operate HF too much. So I think it's pretty highly populated as far as amateur radios is concerned. If you look at the figures, if you look at the numbers. But on HF, there are very few operators operating, on HF here in Thailand. So it's a pity because, I love the Thai people. They're very kind people. I think the main issue is probably the language barrier. And also, secondly, it's quite costly. You need to have a big antenna and equipment, and it's quite expensive. So I hope one day that there's more Thai people flowing into the amateur radio HF bands and operate HF. It's a pity. But anyway, the Farang, there are many Farangs, like me. Farang is called foreigners living here that are operating HF. But, I think it's also because we try to keep connection with the friends back home, and it's one way or another to also still keep in touch with the home front and see what's going on over there, and also the experience being here. You come in the spotlights. Let's just be fair and honest. You become a little bit like Robbie Williams on stage, where all the ladies are screaming out loud, when you operate from a country where there's so few operators, So what surprises me as well is, the bands are completely behaving in a different way from what I can hear in Europe. 20-meter band is kind of, very low profile. There's very few things happening on 20-meter during the day, and it just opens at night, and you need to sacrifice your night sleep, but this is something I don't do. Anyway, I'll let you go, Mr. Andre, it's been a pleasure to hear you today. I'll just turn the antenna around, see if I can still hear anything from America. Maybe things have changed, so I'll just cruise around the band. But thanks a lot for the lovely QSO. I greatly appreciate. It's always good to make a few more friends and make this contact with you for the first time. So back to you, Mr. Andre. Yankee Bravo 8, Alpha Oscar, Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray, over.
Yeah, Kurt, Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray. This is Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar. Yeah, one thing that I noticed here, Thai people who have ham radio, I have ever met, maybe several years ago, I don't know exactly what year, Champ, maybe you know Champ from Thailand, Champ Wangampun. His call sign is Echo 21 Echo India Charlie. Maybe around 5 years ago, we met in Jakarta. We have a meeting, ham radios meeting, has ham radios gathering at that time, and he also attended that ceremony together with his wife, if I'm not mistaken, Cham Wangampun. But for making a QSO on the band, I mostly make a QSO with European, but Thailand, like you, Kurt. Yeah, thank you, Kurt. Anyway, this is a lovely, lovely QSO in the morning, in this morning, Kurt. I hope I can catch you again in this band or other band, Kurt. That's really, really lovely QSO in this Sunday bright morning, Kurt. Yeah. Back to you, my friend. So before you go, I let you go. I report your signal is steady in 10 and 20 decibel over 9. Hotel Sierra 0 Zulu Papa X-Ray. Sorry, this is Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar, over.
Yeah, okay, QSL, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to hear you, and nice to make this morning conversation with you. So thanks also for the recording. I'll have a listen. I'm not sure if it will be saved on Facebook. I guess so. So I will listen again to it later on. It's been a pleasure. Have a fantastic morning. Enjoy the beautiful bright sunlight back in Indonesia. I'll do the same over here, and I'll catch up with you later. 73, Sandri. Good luck and good DX. This is HS0ZPX. Now clearing with Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha Oscar. God bless you. Stay safe. And I know I'm very late. It's already the 1st of February, but healthy and prosperous 2026. God bless you. Stay safe, mate. HS0ZPX going clear with Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha Oscar. 73s.
Yeah, Kurt. My call sign is Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar 0 in Java Island, 8 in Sulawesi Island. It's okay, no problem. Okay, Kurt, Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray. This is Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar. I do appreciate for this nice, lovely QSO in this Sunday morning, Sunday bright morning. Kurt. I hope I can catch you again in this band or on the band, Kurt. Take care, my friend. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Papa X-Ray, Yankee Bravo 8 Alpha Oscar 73. Bye-bye.
73s, you take care, buddy. And a big handshake. HS0ZPX now clear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
John, how you doing? Nice to see that you're in the live stream. At least I have one viewer. So, are you still awake, yeah? I'm surprised you're still awake, mate. What is it? 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning? You must have peed in your pants and wake up from bed. Oh, okay, you're not in the shed. Okay. Yeah. I'll turn around. I'll turn and I'll show you what I can hear here, mate. As you can see, there's not much going on when I'm around here on 20 in the early morning. I was hoping to hear the US, but what is this? So this is FT8. Oh, I see some lower side bands. Hey, how you doing? November 3, Whiskey Echo Romeo. You want to try? I'm not sure if there is any skip coming through, mate. That's a lower side band, right? Let me go to LSB. That must be pirate. Pretty sure. Pirate stations. Yeah, that's pirate. Oh, yeah, you heard me in VK, John. Yeah. Where are the VK stations, mate? I don't know. I might cruise around in the bands, but I don't hear VK. They're all waiting for Europe, I guess. Or USA. 15 meters. This is 15, mate. There's nothing happening. Except for some carriers from I don't know what kind of device. In my shack here. Nothing. Flat as a pancake. Crazy, isn't it? Not like Europe. Which amp? Which amp? What amp do you want? I just use my 300 watts. I don't need a bigger amp. They hear me everywhere. I know at 9 a.m. they have a meeting on 40 meter. The German guys here in Thailand. So I might just go and have a look. I think it was 0.95, 7.095. Nothing. Look, this is how flat things are here. Not like Europe, huh? What do you mean with amp? What do you mean with amp? Amplifier? What do you mean with amp? Amps? Ah, that's an Australian station. Ah, you're not hearing the amp. Yeah, no. I isolated everything. So there is no feedback from the amp in my microphone. Nothing. I hear the VK. I'm gonna go to 40. Let's have a look on 40. Early morning, what we see on 40. Indonesia.
Balon tu apa dengan apa dia wire tu duduk di atas tu.
That's 40 meters. And then beyond the horizon, a lot of pirate stations. Look at this. The CW, another CW, another voice over here. Probably an upper side band for pirates. Look, I'll go to 80 meter. It's even worse. There's nothing on 80, mate. Nothing on 80 here. And we're not allowed to go beyond 3.6. QRM level is just horrendous. Look at this. With this kind of QRM, 20 over, all day long. No idea where this one comes from. But there's nothing. Nothing. Look. Sadness. This is it. This is it. That's 80. Look. DK on 10. Let's see. Nothing. I can make a few calls, but you know what I would do? Just to know if propagation is open to VK, is go on 11 and listen on 355 lower side. Here, this. If there's nothing here, there's nothing from. I see something. So the propagation is open to Australia, obviously. Look, these crazy guys. So there is propagation, but not on 10. Nobody's there. I can make a few calls. I'll make a few calls. I got the antenna in the right direction.
20 degrees Celsius. Thank you for short US. Back to you, over.
Let's see. It's not like in Europe, John, if you think about it.
Okay, Roger. Okay, Juliet Golf to India Alpha for Linda. This is Bravo Victor 3, Victor November.
That's Japan. Let me turn the beam towards Japan.
73, bye-bye.
And look what I have when I turn the beam towards Japan. Look at the wild sea.
QRV, this is Bravo Victor 3, Victor November.
That's Taiwan. Bravo Victor 3.
CQ. This is Bravo Victor 3, Victor November. Bravo Victoria, number 3,
It's
Victoria,
Spencer.
November. Coding CQ and standing by.
But look at the QRM level. It's horrendous. It's awful. It's not comfortable, you know?
Hello, CQ. This is Bravo Victor 3, Victor November. Bravo Victoria, number 3, Victoria.
I spoke to him on the 8th of January last year. I'll turn back towards Australia, trying to get rid of the QRM. That's QRM coming from China, mate. Powerful. Juliet 1, my Bravo uniform. Let me have a look.
Hello, CQ. This is Bravo, Victor 3, Victor November. Bravo, Victoria. Number 3, Victoria.
Nothing on... I don't hear anything on 465. Michael, nothing on 465, mate. I don't hear anything, mate. It's just that pancake, you know. And the problem is, look, I've got the antenna right now towards Australia, right? Let me turn again towards Japan. Look at the horrendous QRM of these welding and drying machines. RF welding drying machines. Look at this. Look at what's happening. Now I've got the antenna towards, let's say, Japan. Japan from here is about 45 degrees. You see? You see at the White Sea? I only hear this. You know, you get very tired from that QRM, you know, RF welding and RF drying machines. And look at, okay, we'll do the experience. I think Chinese New Year is scheduled for, let me see, when is Chinese New Year? I think it's the 17th of February is Chinese New Year. Okay, we'll do the experiment on the 17th of February. Okay, I'll come back here and we'll see and compare the QRM level at 8 a.m. when I turn the beam on 10 meters. You will see all these spikes being gone, or you know, at least it will be for 80%, 90% will be gone. And this is just the cause of RF welding drying machines. Now I see a signal over here. Or 72, let's go. I'll turn the beam to VK, okay? There you go. 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 70, 80, 90 degree heading. And now I'm 150 degrees, which is supposed to be VK. There you go. Luckily, the beam is filtering out all the QRM that we have when I beam towards Japan, or USA, as a matter of fact. So I need to source myself with spreaders. I want to build a quad antenna. I really want to build a quad antenna. 4-element quad would be perfect. Okay. There's nothing happening here. I'm gonna turn off the live stream and do some other stuff. So it's not good here. QRM level 10 meters. You know, the best band for me is 15. Is 15.
We get winter temperatures again.
I think that's the VK, John, 405. And then you see
It's
there.
not really, well, I mean, it's not bad, but it's
that is
it's not real
Pirate.
warm.
That's LSB, lower sideband.
Yeah, but you can't do much about it. You can only take what it throws at you, you know.
Good morning, Ron. How you doing, mate? Where are you at, Ron? I don't remember. What's your
I spoke to Mark
QTH?
this morning. He's probably on the side listening. And Mark, I think, good.
How you doing, Adam? Panama. Normally, Panama should come in. You know, I hear Central and South America from everywhere. I can turn the beam any side. I just hear everything from South America. It's just absolutely crazy.
All right, take it anyway.
Thanks, Adam. I hope you enjoy the HL2. Brick 2 is good as well. Ask John. He says he is a big fan of the Brick 2. Should work with should work perfectly with the Yagi software. Guys, my wife just arrived. We're gonna go to the local market, so I'll just quit. I'll stop the live stream. I'll go to the market and I'll come back here maybe in 1 hour or 2 hours. I'll get some fruits. You guys have fun. Thanks for tuning in. John, take care, buddy. Don't forget to go and sleep a little bit. Also to you, Adam. Also to you, Mike. You guys have fun. Nothing happening here on the bands right now, so. See you guys.